Hey you, welcome back to the channel. And guys, today I'm excited to talk about Mark.Space, the cryptocurrency that is seemingly has this Ready Player One feel. And there have been experimentations with virtual worlds, 3D environments that are immersive, and trying to find some practical applications for them. And we've had several models such as this that have done different things. But what's unique about Mark.Space is it's probably one of the first ones I've seen that are a lot more realistic graphics wise, and also a lot more practical as far as use in the real world, right? And so this company that started this cryptocurrency several months ago, and I had been hearing about it from some people who had been reporting on it, some big names in YouTube and various people like that, but I had forgot about it actually after CEO and various things like that. And then I happened to see some of the breakout tokens value wise, and Mark.Space was one of them. It was up 30 something odd percent. And then I remembered that I had been excited about this particular cryptocurrency, and then I said, well, I need to buy some. And then after I bought some the other day, I noticed today it was up 67%. So this is very exciting because this is a lot of the world now is going into VR, virtual reality. It's going into a lot of these 3D immersible worlds, and kind of like the creation of these 3D websites that some believe might be the new internet in a way. But Mark.Space just seemingly has a great deal more features. And this is a demo of what some of the graphics is going to be like. And there are also going to be these photorealistic avatars that are modeled after yourself. Now, what's very unique about, I think, Mark.Space, which is a little bit different from what many of these other virtual worlds have tried to do, from early on like Second Life to maybe the Decentraland, like, and some of the other cryptocurrency worlds that are in existence now that are using cryptocurrency, is that Mark.Space seems to be more geared toward an actual use for people. Like if you were to use Skype, this would kind of be this 3D rendering of you having a Skype conversation with people where you can kind of appear a version of yourself in certain locations at the same time, and you'll be able to buy these areas of the in this virtual world. You'll be able to buy real estate. You'll be able to conduct commerce. You'll be able to buy clothing, put it on your avatar, buy the clothing with cryptocurrency, and have that very same clothing delivered to your house. So some very interesting things going to be happening with this. And like I said, this isn't exactly unique. We've seen things like this. I spent a lot of time in the Second Life world, and they were doing things like this over like a decade ago, or more than a decade ago. But Second Life was centralized. It was an American company. It didn't. We didn't have the blockchain at that point in time, and now we do. And so it's a lot of more things can be done. And what's so cool about this virtual space? Instead of it being limited to their token, the Mark, I guess it's called, or something like that, they will accept other cryptocurrencies, right? And so you'll be able to come into this virtual world with any cryptocurrency, trade it, do commerce. It will be like this 3D version of the internet, where your living spaces and your meeting spaces will be like a 3D website in certain respects. But with their token, you will be incentivized to use it. You will get bonuses, like if you want to purchase travel tickets through the site. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. It's going to be educational divisions where you can actually like go to online colleges and schools and various things like that. And this is a demo, but they have released the video, and they have done the ICO. They're all past that stage, so I imagine that this is going to be released any day. Got a lot of cool looking virtual cars if you're into that, and virtual goods. And so you're going to be able to set up shops and sell different things, like many of the virtual worlds that have already existed. But I think that, like I said, the only difference looks like with Mark.Space. I think they're going after a more realistic recreation of the real world, so people can actually kind of recreate a 3D version of the world where they can conduct business in the same room, in the same areas, whereas a lot of other virtual worlds have relied a lot upon role playing and people being someone else, whereas I think this is different. This is a way to navigate you through the internet to have a more immersive experience, a more virtual reality experience, but to get you there, to deliver you there. Some people have referred to it as telepresence or bilocationism, where you can be in more than one place at a time. And how our technology and the graphics and the imagery is starting to get so good now, whereas that once was like a futuristic dream, now it's becoming more like a reality, right? So in the next decade or so, this stuff will be so photorealistic that it will appear to be just like you in these worlds, and there will be like Oculus type devices that you can now use with this and various things. I'm sure they'll be able to create all types of attachments, rumble packages. But I'm very excited about it, guys, because I like to consider myself a futurist. So I want to see the envelope pushed in this type of technology and what we can do with this. But I think what's going to be so great about this, especially as far as the cryptocurrency space, is this is going to be a great way to introduce people into the cryptocurrency space. This is one of the easiest ways to get people in, because a lot of people are excited about this type of technology. They find it fun, they find it interesting, and a lot of people will get in, have something to do in these virtual worlds, especially ones like this where they can do practical things like use Skype type applications where they can do education, online classrooms, and they can do fashion, and they can have their avatar that looks exactly like them in a photorealistic way. And there is a video online that just shows just how realistic these avatars look. Like I was saying before, guys, out of all the virtual worlds I've seen, this is probably the most realistic, the closest to what a lot of us have been expecting to get with this type technology. So a lot of fun, guys. Like I said, after I saw that price jump over 60%, no financial advice, not telling you all to buy this token, but I think this is going to be really, really big. And I think it's going to, what's interesting is people who aren't even interested in cryptocurrency, don't understand it or don't care about it or don't feel they need it, will look at these graphics, we'll see what they can do, we'll see the chat applications they can use with this, and still want to be a part of it and still want to be involved in it just for those reasons, and indirectly get involved with the tokens and the currencies that are being used, which has now introduced them to a much larger world of cryptocurrency. So guys, I'm excited about that. The real Ready Player One, if you've seen the movie and know what I'm talking about, great movie. Steven Spielberg making a return, and I thought he did a great job with that movie. I usually do reviews, so I might do a review on that movie as well. But guys, that's all I want to tell you about this exciting new cryptocurrency that many of you probably do know about, but I don't know if you've noticed, again, that price over 60% today, a good volume, it looks like, of trade, and it looks like it pretty much maintains a good steady a token price so far. So anyway, guys, that's all I want to bring to your attention. Guys, you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care.